Hello, 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 my little croissants. Tonight, we're gonna take a page out of this book. This is 399 games, puzzles, and trivia challenges specially designed to keep your brain young. Let's turn to page 202 for the challenge we'll be doing. We're going to be doing a little trivia challenge of British versus American English. The page reads, "It has been said that America and Britain are two countries separated by a common language. How much British do you know?" There are 24 questions that I will be answering. I'm going to be writing them on this notepad just because I don't want to write the answers in the book, just in case one of my siblings would like to try one of the puzzles and trivia challenges as well. This is a little throwback to my childhood. My mother is probably going to kill me for telling this story, but she used to put my crayons and my markers in Crown Royal bags, so I keep up the tradition. We're going to be using a green pencil. Number 1. Many Americans live in an apartment. Many British people live in one of these. Okay. I'm going to guess flat. You guys live in a flat, I think. Number 2. If the lights go out in America, you would look for a flashlight. In England, you'd look for this. I honestly thought I was going to be better at this and know like most of them, but I didn't even know there was a different word for flashlight. I'm trying to think. I feel like doing the motion somehow is going to help me. I don't know. The searcher, I'm not sure. We're going to write that though. The searcher. That sounds kind of fancy. In American supermarkets, you use a cart to collect your purchases. In Britain, supermarkets, you use this. First of all, I do not use a shopping cart when I go to the grocery store. I call it a buggy, but it's probably something posh sounding. Get the carriage. I like that. Number 4. In America, you eat a cookie. In England, it's called this. I do know this one. It's a biscuit. That one I'm sure of, actually. Sadly enough, it's probably the first one that I think I did get right. Number 5. In England, you might buy a bag of crisps. In America, they're called this. They're called chips. Number 6. In American cars, you check the oil under the hood. In English cars, you look under this. Oh no. I already don't know a lot about cars. Sometimes I get like the hood and the trunk mixed up. You look under the, I don't know, is this common knowledge? Look under, oh, jeez. Look under. I've been sitting here and I can't even think of a good guess, so we're just gonna write top. You look underneath the top. I don't know. When he's in England, Larry King wears braces. In America, he wears these. He wears suspenders, and I did not know that y'all call them braces. That's actually kind of cute. Number 8. In America, you fill your car with gas. In England, you fill it with this, petrol. I do watch BBC somewhat, the channel, so I will know some of these. Like I know some off the top of my head, but we haven't reached any of those yet. Number 9. If an English baby cries, you might give her a dummy. American babies get this, a pacifier. Number 10. In England, the hair that falls over the forehead is called a fringe. In America, it's called bangs. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. I'm feeling better about myself. Number 11. In American intersections, you'd see a yellow traffic light. In England, it's this color. Well, there goes my streak. Are they not still yellow? Or are they saying that they call it something that's not yellow? I can't tell if it's a trick question or not. In England, it's this color. I'm just gonna say blue. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna go with that. Number 12. In England, you put a plaster on a small cut. In America, it's called this, a band-aid or bandage, but I'm just gonna put band-aid. 13. In England, women get upset when they get a ladder in their tights. American women call it this, run in pantyhose, I think. Number 14. You'd put a diaper on an American baby. This goes on a British baby. What do British people call a diaper? I don't know, actually. Put the baby in a fresh. I feel like if I start speaking in the accent that it might come to me naturally. I've been racking my brain, trying to think about every Super Nanny episode I've ever watched, and I just can't think of an answer, so I'm just gonna write pamper. I don't know. I'm definitely going to get a failing grade on this. Number 15. reception improver, it's called an aerial. In America, it's called this. Oh, I think it's called a satellite. We're gonna go with that. Satellite. Number 16. In England, this person is a news presenter. In America, he or she is called this. I don't know. I feel like that could be a couple of things, but like newscaster. That seems not right. Let's see. Let's go. We're gonna go with reporter. Probably wrong, but I like it. Number 17. In America, you buy medical supplies at a pharmacy. In England, you buy them here. You buy them at, oh geez. I'm going to go to the clinic. We have clinics here, but I don't know. We're gonna write clinic. Number 18. In America, you'll find a spare tire in the trunk. In England, you'll find it here. Not another car question. Look in the... Look in the... I'm just gonna write... I don't even know. I know it's wrong, but we're gonna write caboose. That's the tail end of a train. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they call it the caboose. We'll see. Number 19. In an English restaurant, this is called an aubergine. In America, it's called this. Aubergine is eggplant. Personally, I think aubergine sounds way, way better. I think we should adopt their ways with that one. Number 20. In England, it's called a call box. In America, it's called this. I'm gonna say phone booth. Phone booth. 21. In America, your group might rent a bus for a comfortable road trip. In England, you'd rent this. Another word for bus. I really don't know. I'm just gonna write van. Van. I am so sorry to all the Brits who watch me. I'm doing really bad at this. Number 22. In America, you'd find a wrench in most toolboxes. In England, you'd find this. This was designed for me to fail, I think. Wrench. I'm just gonna say something really off the wall. We're gonna say jacket. I don't know why it came to me, and we're just gonna roll with it. Number 23. In England, you might get an engaged tone when you call someone. Oh, I get it. In America, it's called this. It's called a busy tone. Everything I'll say is just so much fancier. I love it. I'm not busy right now.
I'm currently engaged, darling.
Number 24. In English winters, you wear a jumper. Americans stay warm with this. That would be a sweater. We have all 24 answers written down, fit perfectly on the page. Now it's time to see how many I got right, and honestly, mostly how many I got wrong. I'll be referring to the pages in the very back of the book where the answer key is. Number 1 was the question about what do British people call an apartment. The answer is flat, which I got that one right. Number 2 was about what do they call a flashlight. I put searcher, but they actually call it a torch. I love that. I'm gonna start using that. Number 3, I was gonna say this, was what is their word for like a shopping cart? I put carriage and the answer was trolley. Maybe carriage. Oh man. Carriage is a thing I'll put the baby in, isn't it? Oh damn. Number 4 was what do they call our version of cookies? And that was biscuit. I got that right. Number 5 answer was chips. Got that right. Number 6 was what do they call the hood of the car? My dumbass put top. It was bonnet. I have never heard that. Number 7 was the ode to Larry King himself. They call them braces. We call them suspenders. I got that one right. Number 8 was about gas, and they call it petrol, which I got right as well. Number 9, they call it a dummy. We call it a pacifier. Got that one right. Number 10, they call it French. I call it banks. Got that one. 11 was about the traffic light. It's yellow here. What is it there? I definitely went the wrong way with that. It's still a yellow color, but over there it's amber. Number 12's question was, in England they put plaster on a small cut. What would we put over a small cut here? And I said Band-Aid. The answer was Band-Aid. Number 13 referenced a ladder in tights, and the answer that I put was run in the pantyhose. The correct answer was run in the pantyhose. Number 14 was talking about a baby's diaper, and what do they call it? I just put pamper. Oh, I should have known that. It was nappy. Number 15 was what do we call their version of an aerial? I put satellite, and that was wrong. It was antenna. So I was in the ballpark, but unfortunately did not get it. Number 16 was what do we call a news presenter? And I put reporter, and the answer was actually news anchor. That's true. Oopsie. Number 17 was about medical supplies. where do we get medical supplies, which is a pharmacy. I put that they would call it a clinic, but that's not correct. The answer was chemist. Number 18. In America, we call it the trunk of the car. I put that they would call it the caboose. But the answer actually was they call it the boot. Number 19 was, what's the word for aubergine? I put eggplant, which was correct. Number 20 was, they call it a call box. What do we call it? I put a phone booth, which is correct. Number 21, in America, we call it a bus. Over there, they call it, I put van, and that was wrong. The answer was coach. Number 22, in America, we call it a wrench. In England, they call it, I put jacket like an idiot. The answer is spanner. Got that one wrong. I would have never guessed that. 23, in England, you might get an engaged tone while trying to call someone. In America, we call it, I put busy tone. The answer was busy signal, but I'm going to give it to myself. It's essentially the same thing. And last but not least, in England, they call it a jumper, but here in America, we call it blank. I put sweater, and that is the correct answer. After tallying up my score, I realized I got a measly 13 out of 24 correct. That's pretty terrible, but I did give it my best shot. Again, if you're interested, this is what the book looks like. Has a bunch of fun trivia, games, and puzzles in it. We've reached the end of this video, you guys. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the